Good morning. Well, it might not be morning for you when you're watching this, but when I'm filming this, it is morning. It is 9:49 a.m. It's been quite a while since I've filmed a video sitting in this spot, but today I have a talking trash for you, which essentially translates to Kirsten holds on to her trash for an entire year and then shows you the products that she goes through and loves. We have a lot of trash to talk about today. Just a couple disclaimers. Number one, I try to keep absolutely everything. I'm sure I've thrown away a few toothpastes. I'm sure I've accidentally thrown away like a face oil or something, but I really try my best to keep a hold of everything. This is a year's worth of products that I've gone through. The last time I filmed one of these was, I think, March of 2025. Disclaimer number two, in June of 2025, I got an infection in my eye. I thought it was due to my makeup, so naturally you will see I threw a lot of makeup away this year because I got nervous, but then also realizing how long I've actually had it and how expired it probably was. The eye infection was indeed not from makeup. It appears that I got a spider bite in my sleep. Long story short, they put me on a couple antibiotics for 10 days and it cleared up, but it was brutal. In fact, I will put a picture here of what it looked like. Let's get started. As always, I'm gonna break this up into categories so it's easier. And let's start with my tried and true product, the thing that I go through the most of. That would be my jojoba oil. This is by Viva Naturals. Of course, everything will be linked in the description box below for you, but this is without a doubt my most used product. I use it on my cuticles. Sometimes I use it on my body. Mostly I use it on my face and I use it on my hair, probably once a week as a mask. I went through 5 bottles of these. Might have been more. That's what I saved. Next is my face wash. I went through one of the brightening cleansing gel by 𝗀𝗏. And I went through 4 of the brightening facial scrubs. This is their old packaging and this is the new packaging. This is amazing. I use it all over my face. I use it all over my chest and décolleté, and sometimes I use it on my legs. I went through 2 of these vitamin C moisturizers. This is my favorite moisturizer, hands down. I'm almost done with the 3rd one. It's like, got that much left in it. As far as my vitamin C serum goes, this is the one I use. It's by 𝗀𝗏𝗀𝗃. Great stuff. I use this about every other day. And then for my nighttime moisturizers, we went through 2 of these 𝗬𝗏𝗏 Skin Foods and 1 of the Summer Fridays jet lag mask. This is probably one of my favorite things that I use. I did go ahead and toss this Biossance Squalene and Pore Minimizing Toner simply because I didn't get through it and it is old. It smells off. It smells like alcohol. But I liked this. I am just really terrible about using toners, so I probably wouldn't repurchase just because I don't use them. Moving on to body care, I put this on my hands every single night. It's the 𝗃𝗏 Hand Relief. It sits up by my nightstand and I use it every single night. We went through a tub of coconut oil. Use this as moisturizer all the time. We also went through the 𝗬𝗏𝗏 Skin Food Nourishing Body Cream. I love this. It is kind of thick, so I love to mix it with the jojoba oil so that it just like goes on easier. And I went through 1 deodorant. This is by Hume Supernatural. It is my favorite deodorant on the market. It is a natural deodorant. Went through several toothpastes. This is the Luminex whitening one. This is the one that we normally use, just the Toms. And went through a couple of the Bocas. Now moving on to hair. We went through a couple of these. This is actually what Keith uses on his hair, but I also use it here and there. It's a little bit drying for my hair. I need more of a moisture-rich shampoo, so I don't use this all the time, but every once in a while, I'll dig into this. I also went through one of these by Attitude, the Super Leaves. It's like a clean brand. I really liked it. I liked it a lot. However, my hair needs just a little bit more care than that. My hair is pretty dry, it's thick, it requires a little bit of maintenance, and this was great. I will absolutely repurchase this again. I want to try the orange one because it kind of smells like oranges, but I enjoyed this. This is my tried and true. Whenever my hair needs a good refresh, I always come back to this. It's the Hydrate line. They also have a Hydrate Light line for people who have thinner, finer hair, but this is my favorite shampoo and conditioner ever. This is one of my favorite hair masks that I use in the shower. Like, I'll wash my hair and then I'll put this in, and then I'll like shave my legs and stuff and then come back and rinse this out. It's the Day Monsoon Moisture Mask. It smells great and it really locks in the moisture in my hair. I use this about once a week. Then we have the Day Prickly Pear Hair Oil. I like this. This is my second bottle of it. I will probably purchase it again at some point. However, because my hair is so thick, I feel like this is more geared towards somebody who has finer hair. It's one of the hair oils that I'll use like midday if I want to like tame down some frizzies, because it doesn't make my hair greasy in the slightest at all. So yeah, if you have fine hair, I feel like this would work really well for you. If you have thicker, coarser hair like I do and you're looking for more moisture, you're gonna want to use something other than this. Which leads me to my tried and true, the Moroccan oil. They do also have a Moroccan oil light style for people who have finer, thinner hair. But this is my holy grail hair oil. This is the Day Agave Dry Heat and Hold Styling Mist. I love this. I'm almost through another one. I love to put this in my hair before I straighten it, just as a little courtesy. It also smells really good. It keeps your hair from smelling like it's been heat treated, you know? And then my tried and true, I'm really surprised that there's only one in here. I probably threw another one away, is the Day Cactus Flower Leave-In Conditioner. But I have some bad news. They replaced this with a product very similar. However, it's a thinner consistency. So I have to use like 30 pumps in my hair. It's a leave-in conditioner. I have to use like 30 pumps in my hair, as opposed to with this, I'd use 10 or 12. So if you have any recommendations on a good leave-in conditioner that's more on the natural side, please send them my way, because I am definitely in the market for one. I'm really missing this formula. I don't know why they changed it. Actually, I do probably know. I would always spray this in my hand because it's like a thick consistency, and then like massage it through my hair. And I don't think people liked that. And so they went with like a thinner consistency that you could spray, and it sprays like a really nice mist, but you have to use so much more. So definitely prefer this one. I'd buy the other one again, but I'm also willing to try something else. So hit me up if you know of anything. Okay, this Biossance Squalene Marine Algae Eye Cream was fantastic. You know, I'm not good about using eye creams, and there's not a ton left in it, but it's definitely off and I needed to get rid of it. The Laneige lip mask in the vanilla scent. This stays by my bed. It goes on my lips every single night for a perfect pout in the morning. This is my Tatcha Dewy Luminous Skin Mist. I love this. This is a tried and true product. I have replaced it. I have the mini and the full version downstairs. There is a little bit left in this one, but it had definitely gone off because I stopped using it. This is probably like 2 years old. I've been using my new one every day, trying not to forget about it because this is kind of an expensive product, but it's so good. I love to put my makeup on and then spray this on, and then take a beauty blender and just kind of like dab, and it just makes your makeup like so seamless, like you don't have any on. Now we're moving on to makeup. I'm gonna go through this so rapid fire because most of the stuff is just stuff that I've had in my collection for years. Like I said, I got rid of so much. I'm gonna go through the things that I use regularly first, and then we'll rapid fire the other stuff. Okay, I loved this Makeup Forever HD concealer. They don't make it anymore. They changed it for a different formula. I have not tried the new formula. I've heard good things about it, but I did switch to a different brand in the interim. So I don't use this anymore, but I absolutely loved it. This is what I use now for concealer. It is the Merit concealer stick, but I use it as concealer and foundation. This one's in the color Dune. It's a very light color. I have since replaced this. I got rid of this because of the eye infection. Went through 3 of my Clinique Lash Power Mascaras. This is the best mascara on the market, in my opinion. I have extremely hooded eyes. My eyelashes touch my hood. If I'm not wearing a mascara like this, that's like a tubular mascara, it is everywhere. It is all over my eye. I always shoot for the tubular mascaras. This one has been my favorite for years. The L'Oreal Magic Lumi. Loved this as a primer underneath my makeup. They don't make it anymore. The Anastasia Brow Freeze Gel. Now, I used to use the Brow Freeze all the time, which was not quite as strong of a hold. I switched over to this when it came out. It is so good. So good. And my favorite powder, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Micro Finishing Loose Powder. I always have a travel one and I always have a full-size one. It's the greatest. Another powder that I really like is this Laura Mercier one. Although I like the Makeup Forever one better, I did get rid of this because, again, eye infection. All right, these are a couple other mascaras that are that tubular style. This is the Bite Beauty. They don't make it anymore. And this is the Tower 28. I can't remember. This one was okay. I loved the way it fanned my lashes out. It made my lashes look better than the Clinique one, but it didn't stay on my eyelashes. It would get everywhere. I loved this foundation at a period in my life. It was the Huda Beauty Glowish foundation. Don't know if they even use it anymore. Currently, it just looks like a highlighter on my face. This Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Palette is so good for travel. It has like a nice contour shade, a wonderful blush shade for me, and then this is the highlight shade. I never really used this, but this would be for like your under eye. Oh, I'm sorry. I never really used this for like your under eye, but then I loved the highlight shade also. I got rid of this simply because of my eye infection. Loved these NARS lipsticks. Not sure they even make them anymore. They were actually lip stains. They're so old. They're so old. They're like 5, 6, 7 years old and they stink. This Nude Sticks bronzer stick in the shade Bondi Bay. It's almost gone. It's old. Loved it. I like the one that I'm currently using by Selena Gomez's brand. I can't remember what that is. Better. Got rid of a couple old lipsticks that have been in my collection for a really long time. Oh, I loved these Estee Lauder ones. They don't make them anymore. So good. This Bite Beauty one. Oh, look how pretty that color is. Oh, it stinks so bad. It stinks so bad. Ugh. And then this MAC one, which is also super old. I got rid of a couple eye tools because, you know, said infection. And I got rid of a couple eyeliners. These Makeup Forever Aqua liners are so good. This has been a very hard thing for me to part with. It is my Peanut Butter Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. I just love the colors. It's the only palette that I have left, but I am saying goodbye because it stinks. It's so old, like maybe 10 years old. And I did use it during my eye infection. So she's gotta go. And lastly, I'm getting rid of a couple perfumes. This one is called Pure Instinct Pheromone Perfume Oil. Hated it. And then I'm getting rid of this Black Opium YSL one. I think I got it as a gift. Whew. It's so strong. It is so strong. I have a really hard time with perfumes, so I don't do them often, but that is it. As always, everything will be linked in the description box below if you're interested in trying any of these products, and happy shopping. Thanks for tuning in with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.